acts as a oscillator. I will explain those things when I discuss about the Burkeson criteria. Look at that. So if 1 minus A beta is less than, it is called positive feedback. If 1 minus A beta is greater than 1, it is negative feedback. And if 1 minus A beta is equal to 0, AF is equal to infinity. So that we have got from this equation just because of this two-port network. So what do you mean by positive feedback? What do you mean by negative feedback? What are the characteristics of positive feedback? What are the characteristics of negative feedback? See, a positive feedback is said to exist in a circuit if the phase is along with the signal. That is, if there is no phase difference and if it aids, then it is called as a positive feedback. That means if the input looks like this, the output also goes like this. So if it aids that one, then it is called positive feedback. Positive feedback always increases the gain of the amplifier. But there are a lot of drawbacks in this positive feedback. That is, it reduces the stability of the circuit. It creates distortion, noise. Like that, there are so many drawbacks in this positive feedback. But if you come to negative feedback, so here it is out of the phase and it reduces the gain of the amplifier. Because of that, it's called regenerative. This is degenerative, this is regenerative. So because of that, amplifier uses always negative feedback, oscillators uses always positive feedback. Like that, you can write the differences between positive feedback and the negative feedback. So remember, in amplifiers, we are using negative feedback. In oscillators, we are using only positive feedback. See, in this chapter, we are discussing about the oscillators. Because of that, this positive feedback plays an important role. So come to the last point, that is, if 1 minus A beta is equal to 0, gain of the amplifier goes to infinity. That means the circuit now, amplifier circuit, acts as an oscillator. One of the important circuit in electronics is oscillator, because without the output, without the input, this will produce this is the only circuit which produces output. Because of that, oscillator also plays an important role in the construction of electronic devices. So using this equation, I will discuss two important points which are going to be called Burkeson criteria, Burkeson conditions. To generate oscillations in an oscillator, this Burkeson criteria or the Burkeson condition plays an important role. So what are those two conditions? In all the construction and working of oscillators, these two conditions must satisfy for a given oscillator. That means the loop gain A beta must be equals to unity. If you substitute 1 here, it becomes 0. Anything divided by 0 will be always infinite. Therefore, the first condition of the Burkeson will be A beta is equal to 1. The loop gain must equals to unity. And the second one is the feedback must be positive. The feedback must be positive. That is, either it is 0 degree, or it is 360 degree, or it is multiple of 2 pi radians. So these two conditions are going to be called the Burkeson criteria. Conditions has to be satisfied in order to generate oscillations, in order to generate the working of oscillators, this condition is compulsory. So this is a little bit background related to this feedback and the types of feedback. What are the differences of positive feedback and the negative feedback? Now we'll come to a very important point, that is, what do you mean by an oscillator? How oscillators are going to be classified, and then I would like to give the definition of this tank circuit also. So at that moment I will stop and then I will go for different oscillators in the next class. That is, oscillator. What do you mean by that? Oscillator. Look at that. Oscillators are a very important electronic circuits which produces desired frequencies, desired value of frequencies. So that means oscillators converts DC voltages into AC voltages. So it converts DC into AC. Don't be under the confusion that you have studied in your 5th semester related to this transistor and amplifier and another important equipment which is going to be called rectifier. Rectifier is an electronic device which converts AC into DC. But here oscillator converts DC into AC. Since oscillators produces a large amount of oscillations which are having large frequencies, so they can be used in TV relay as well as they can be used in radio transmitters and receivers, because a large amount of frequency oscillations are going to be required there. So on the basis of that, these oscillators are going to be classified into two. One is sinusoidal oscillators or simple harmonic oscillators. Secondly, non-sinusoidal oscillators, or they are going to be called relaxation oscillators. Relaxation oscillators. Again, this sinusoidal oscillators which produces sine waves or sine wave signals are going to be classified into two. One is tuned oscillators and RC oscillators. Tuned oscillators and RC oscillators, crystal oscillators. See, these oscillators which produces heavy frequencies. So because of that, they are going to be called as radio frequency oscillators, RF oscillators. Second one is